parents across the country taking a stand against critical race theory in their children's classrooms. But Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar denies the controversial curriculum is even being taught in school. Tweeting this weekend, Republicans love to create outrage over things that aren't actually happening. People should be asking them what elementary, middle, and high school is teaching critical race theory, and why are they spinning false narratives? Quisha King is a parent from Duval County, Florida, political consultant and Northeast Florida Division co-chair for Moms for Liberty, and joins us now. So are you making it up, Quisha?
I am not making this up. I've heard it with my own ears from my daughter's classroom. So I'm not sure where Representative Omar is getting her information from, but maybe she should, talk to some of us parents and see what we're actually finding with these classrooms.
What actually did you hear? What exactly did you read?
So I heard my daughter's teacher, she brought in several books that they were going to talk about, which is great. And some of them had some racial themes in them, which is fine. Yeah, let's have those conversations. However, when she started to explore those books, she started to break them down into their different groups and ask them by group their grievances, basically. And this is an outworking of critical race theory. It is not that they are, opening up books and saying, okay, class, let's open up our critical race theory book. It's the teachings are an outworking of critical race theory that is being woven into official curriculum.
So, Quisha, could I disseminate and tell me if you agree? You're not saying don't study the reasons behind Civil War. You're not saying don't talk about the evils of slavery. You're not saying let's leave out Jim Crow. You're not talking about forgetting about the civil unrest that riddled the 1960s. You're saying put that in history, but don't villainize people today.
Absolutely. And let's talk about the success of Black Americans and our contributions to this wonderful American society. Those things are important. We want all of those things to be taught, the good, the bad, the ugly. That's not what critical race theory is. Critical race theory is much more dangerous. It is teaching children that if you are white, heterosexual, male, able-bodied, if you fall into that category, you are automatically deemed an oppressor. If you are anything other than that, you are automatically oppressed. That is not a society that we want to have. That's not something that we want to impress upon our children.
I have never seen something come up from the grassroots like it has. This is done not with at the highest level in Washington. They talk about what's going to get Republicans to win back the House or Senate. I'm seeing this in front of school boards, Board of Education seats that pay very little and demand so much time. Now people are running for it, are demanding recall of those seats. That doesn't happen from the top down. But Cornell Belcher, who's a political operative on the Democratic side, says the critical race theory is yet another tool in the racial tribal boogeyman's toolbox to drive and inflame tribalism, which Republicans think helps them in elections. This is a Trump 2.0 movement. He says the whole thing is coordinated. What do you say? I say
that it is the progressive policies. It's the policies of the Democrat Party that are actually oppressing people. It is, I appreciate the GOP and I appreciate conservatives and Republicans coming out and standing up for this and shedding light on this issue. We don't want racism. We don't want more racism. I am so confused on how Democrats think that you can fight racism with more racism. So this is not a talking point. This is not some conspiracy theory. This is real. It is happening to our children, and if we don't continue to stand up, they will continue to press this upon our children. And they poked the wrong people when it comes to our mama bears, because when you mess with our kids, you have gone too far.
Momsforliberty.org to find out more information. Quisha, thanks for telling your story.
Thank you so much for having me.
You got it.